So hello, welcome to the Firestorm Squadron Firecast. We are just getting set up and good to go for the top 8 of the UK Grand Championship. We have got Darren Chapman flying the Selfless Rebel Beef with Braylen Stramm, Numb, Biggs Darklighter and Cassian Andor. That's typical timing. Just as I start to do things, the stream decides it wants to refresh. Cassian, of course, has got Leia and the Tac Officer. Sorry? Sam is player 1. Thank you very much. Let's try and edit that. Sam. P1. Save. No. Try. Oh, because it's not connected currently. So we're not connected to the internet at the moment, but that's fine. So the guys have set up, or just looking at setting. And I'm sure they'll remove everything and get all the rocks placed in just a moment. So while the internet decides it wants to do things, I'll refresh that page. It's showing us as online, so that's fine. Let's try that. Back, connecting. So still struggling with the Wi-Fi from yesterday. I think there's been a lot more people now this afternoon, so we're doing what we can. That's okay, I don't need that window anymore. And hopefully we shall get up and going just shortly. Vince is coming down now. There we are. You haven't missed anything, guys. We could do rocks. What's up? So we're good to go. Just starting the timer. So I will get that overlay set up and refreshed as soon as possible. Should come online in a moment, hopefully. Timer is not running. That's not updating. Okay, let's just do that. Bear with me, I'll get that going. The guys are just getting their obstacle set up. Timer is going, we're on 1:14. Yeah. Oh, because the timer is running. Because I'm a clever boy. Okay, so let's put that at. Let's see what happens. Okay, the timer is about a minute ahead for the actual game timer. So our timer is a minute behind, I should say. It's a bit clearer. But it is running, which means the overlay is running. So I shall refresh the chat browser. Make that correct. While we play this game, Field Pond is very kindly sort of get everything so we can do our move as quickly as possible. I am hoping, if this game goes quickly, that we can shift between games. Hopefully be able to get you the top 4, but I don't know if that's going to be viable. That's something I'll have to discuss with the marshals today. But we are running. We are streaming. If you guys haven't got it, please refresh your chat browser. Hi. So I may be walking around a little bit, trying to sort out, make sure I've got everything going. I'll let it test that overlay. Bring it down to E. Not working easily. Okay. That's cool. Glad you get to see a list that you know, and hopefully you can see. I'm just working on trying to get the overlay to respond properly. Just still fighting this internet. Driving me crazy. I'm having to juggle between using the PC and using the phone. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. There's nothing. Does that work? That works. Okay, cool. I'm on my phone for a minute. Sure. Okay, so a lot of thinking going on already, just in their dial setup. They obviously, it being a top 8 game is quite important to them. These guys are both seem fairly chill. We had a bit of a chat before the game. They're both happy to get so far. The rocks being quite clustered in the center is quite an interesting thing to me. It means the Jedi can go around the outside, have all that space to try and maneuver around the outside. They certainly don't want to go straight in front of these guys. A little bit quieter in the hall now. So the dial covers, for anyone who's interested, are made by Mace. You'll find him on Facebook. But it was Darren who painted them, apparently. Okay, so dial sit. Let's see how we go. We said Sam was player 1, didn't we?
Yes, Sam is player 1. So no layer at the start. Text across the new Windows full stop. Good.
Alright. So 5 straight from the Jedi. Get out of that corner. Go for it. Spending force of fine-tuned controls allows him to boost. These guys are a little bit quiet.
Yeah, the Jedi want to come around as fast as they can around the top.
Yeah, it seems like a really good point, Rob. Think about the Jedi in general against Rebel Beef is they want to try and outmaneuver, get to the sides, and obviously with the sense on Mace, that will tend to help them to do that. Oh, cool. Sorry, I have to refresh my chat, so I lose. Unfortunately, I lose everything previous. That's wicked. Glad you guys are having a good chat while we're not here. Ah, I did press record. It's all good.
All good then.
So I'm not sure how these guys have done in previous events. Darren Chapman is a name that I've seen before. But they've definitely come through some stiff competition to get here. It's been a really tough room. You got Julian Hood playing Bartosh at the minute. I mean, that's a game I'd love to see.
And you got Rasta playing Tim Marston as well. That's going to be a personal match.
Okay. What's the other top 8? I don't know if I still have the link.
Darren Ranger versus.
I'll go find out in a minute. One of us will go find out in a minute. Let's see. Yeah, Jedi definitely I think have the upper hand in this. Although it is Selfless one, so
that's Jack Mooney, obviously. Still on.
Jack
Mooney.
Mooney. Oh, cool. Yeah. All the players, like all names you know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're all.
Well, Darren Chapman, I do know. I haven't played him, but I've spoken to him quite a lot of tournaments over the last couple of years. He's made quite a few cuts. He used to play Dash Miranda in 1.0.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think this game favors the Jedi.
If he can get the engagement he wants, I think it favours the Jedi. If he can manage to get around the side, when Leia is used, that will be the key moment for the Jedi.
Yeah.
If he can do it in a position that it won't ruin his positioning, I think he'll have it. It'll be very close.
So top 8's got Jack is running Handjake against. Who did we say? Tim, was it Tim?
Darren Granger, I think.
Darren Granger, sorry. Hold on. If Phil remembers, he can tell you all of them, but I'm terrible with memory, so.
Yeah, because you got Tim Marsden against Rasta Mace. You then got Julian Hurd versus Bartosz, and of course you got our game here as well.
Oh, there we go. Okay, so Jack Mooney, Darren Granger, Bartosz Julian, Tim Marsden versus Rasta Mace, and Sam versus Darren Chapman. That's the top 8 currently. All top quality names. Darren Granger went over to Denver, did really well. He is running Rebel Beef, exactly that.
Do we know what Marston's running?
No, do you want to go find out? Cool. Let's leave that one a moment. Okay, so we're going to find out some more info for you. Again, guys, unfortunately, due to circumstances, we are probably going to have to move during the next game to allow us to stream the final. He may well be. Phil's going to find out. These guys here, certainly Darren is thinking about where he wants the engagement to be. Sam has done a really good job of going, well, I'm going to be in all these 3 places. Which one are you going to point at? The other 2 are not going to be in your fire arc. Yeah, we're just going to go find out, double check. I'm guessing your stream is pretty quiet whenever I'm not talking. I've got constant sound in my ear. It's quite a bizarre thing. So if I'm quiet for a little minute, it's generally because I'm listening to players or trying to find out what's going on for you. So just to let you know, the tokens you see at the top of the screen, the giant ones, which hopefully you will see get used, Sam is certainly interested in using, are from Buy the Same Token. Chris, really good guy, really recommend getting from them. Some of you might have seen we had Michaela from Cargo 2 on as well. Let's try to get our stream back up and running. Come on, guys, reconnect.
It's running Cinder, Vader, and Shull. So
there we go. Sorry guys, stream's just gone down a minute while we deal with the public Wi-Fi, just reconnecting now. Still trying to reconnect. So we're still recording. So Saesee Tiin. So Saesee Tiin is the yellow one. We're back. Alright guys, sorry, just refresh. Refresh. For anyone who hasn't. Let's try refresh things, get back up online again. So just back up. Oh, never mind. Maybe that one. It's there. Alright guys, lots of announcements going on, just trying to make sure we get the reconnection sorted again so the overlay and stuff is working. No. You alright? Oh, it's just not working. Okay. Let's try the phone. See if the phone's doing the things it needs to do. I think it probably is. Yeah, that works. So I'll just see what order cards are. Hold on a second. Yeah, so Saesee Tiin is the one nearest Sam's board edge. Yep. And Luminara is the card at the top. So that'll work. So it should be that way around on the overlay, in theory. Here's hoping. Here's hoping. So let's have a chat refresh. So guys, just let me know that you're back and refreshed and everything. I know we've had a few drops in screen and things like that. So you've seen Darren do this before. So what is he doing? If you want to fill us in. Yeah, so go straight up the middle, you reckon? Hey, Random, welcome back. Okay. See how that goes. That should be cool. Guys, just to make sure you're aware, I'm sure a lot of you know, if you lose the stream, please just hit refresh or give me a minute, let me refresh. I'm still struggling with the public Wi-Fi. I'm doing the best that I can to get the videos out for you, so you can see it and show everything. It's been a mission, to say the least.
A little bit, yeah, a little bit.
This is the top 8. So top 8 round. Darren Chapman, Sam Davies. Fought through some pretty hard competition to get to here. I did get a lot more sleep last night. Yeah, my head hit the pillow and I conked out until 7 AM. So it was pretty good. Just to make those of you aware who are just joining us, we are likely going to have to move during the top 4 to another location. This is just due to the hall that we're in being closed down. So we will have to move into one of the suites off this site. And in order to do that, we thought it better to skip the top 4 and show you the final rather than have the top 4 and miss the final. I mean, I kind of expect just a slow move here, just enough to get that B-wing behind the gas cloud just over it.
Well, no, because we want the 4 forward with the stress for the mods.
Cheers, Scott. I really appreciate that. All the advice, any feedback you give, and thanks are massively appreciated. But any feedback about what we can do better, keeping in mind with the proviso that there has been nothing I could do about the internet connection. I bumped up the bitrate today. It means we have it a little bit jumpy at times, and you have to refresh a bit more often. So yeah, just hopefully I can keep everything updated and keep it going for you guys. It's the first time I've done such a big event like this. I had to bring my entire kit with me. So I'm glad you guys are enjoying it and watching. So
yeah, it's a big step up for us.
Yeah. So if you do like it, please do hit a follow. And many of you did. Thanks. I mean, I'm not going to read through the list of the amount of people I got signed up to Twitch and things last night. It was amazing to see, and I appreciate it so much. So thank you for that, and YouTube and everything else as well. It's just, I woke up to my phone just blazing with notifications. So thank you so much. I really appreciate that. But let's see what we're going to do here. So I'm hoping, for Sam's sake, that the Mace is just going to free bank away through that rock and come out the other side between the two debris. I don't know if
that's what he
done.
That's what he'd want to do. Whether he's done that or not, we'll see. But if not, it could be very troubling for us. As I said, you'll have where to go to the 4 forward here. You want the B-wings doing the 4 forward, which will be red. Give them stress, give them the mods. Again, with Selfless as well, they're not even going to be taking much in return.
Yeah, absolutely. So Ace is doing a 2 bank left. I think I would have done the 3, but that's why I shouldn't have done the 3. 2 fits perfectly. So he's going to probably use fine-tune controls to put out.
So he'll boost there, try to make sure he doesn't have the B-wing shooting at him as well. He'll still have Wedge, he'll still have the U-wing. But if you can avoid the B-wings as well, he'll avoid as much hurt as he can take. I mean, the debris will give him the extra evade, he'll have the focus token, he'll have the force, he'll have mods, but when you've got 4 ships shooting at you, something will go through. And as we all know with the Jedi, as soon as something sticks, it's not good news for them. If you get through those shields...
I knew it was Biggs. I know what he said.
I know exactly what I meant.
I mean, it's good, but you've got Luminara just on the far side there, just for to just swing around, really get a flanking position. They're really good. And it's not going to be easy for Loud Share across the way. Not going to be easy for the B-wings to kind of stay following after Mace if the other two can get it behind. I mean, the kind of Biggs self situations, you kind of want to target the things with those upgrades. So be it Biggs, target him, get him away. But then he's kind of doing his job anyway.
Exactly. Well, that's what Darren's designed to do, is make you pick the wrong target. Whatever target you're going to pick will be that wrong target.
Yeah. So that's Sam just querying, is the 4 forward red? So I'm pretty sure he's just picked up exactly what's about to happen. A little surprised by the slow move. I think I would have gone wider out.
Well, it does depend what he's actually darted in for his manoeuvre here, because he may have gone for a
Well, he's got fine tunes, so he can go either side of that rock.
But looking at it now, if he hasn't gone from screen right to screen left with any bank manoeuvre, if he comes down for the other way, he runs the risk of clipping that rock.
Absolutely. So locks on Cassian.
He may not find you control it, they've just been his manoeuvre, one back in. So here's the red 4 forward, which will give him the stress, give him the mods.
That is the Bite Zone tokens. I do love them, they look so pretty.
And he'll bump into the U-wing here. Again, that'll give him arc on the Jedi as well.
Yes, you did, Viking, well done. He did actually ask, he wanted to check, so that's what I was saying, he's called it, that's what he asked. Was the red 4 forward, was the 4 forward red? So he knew what was happening. No, because if he wanted to, he can if somebody asked to see your dial, well, about your ships with a dial, to give you information, you can reference that. It is proper reference. You cannot reference external sources, but you can reference things. So he had no problem to ask the dial what is on the dial. Exactly that, relative shooter.
Choosing to spend the lock here.
Spends a force.
Spends force. Well, hit crit in the U-wing.
Spends a focus.
Spends focus for presumably 3 evades.
See now.
No damage taken, so yeah, 3 evades.
Nice. So 10 numb shooting.
And this is where the hurt could potentially start to come for Sam.
So range 3 obstructed through a gas cloud. One focus, spends it, gets a hit.
Guest card.
So Braylen range 2 obstructed. So 3 hits. 7. Takes one shield on Mace. Down to Cassian now. Range 3 obstructed. Does he have a gas cloud? No, so no gas cloud, just the
debris. Yep.
One hit.
One crit.
Might spend a force. Just debating what he's going to do. Spends a focus, takes no damage. Have a look at that camera in a second. So, Big's range 2 obstructed. Two hits. Takes nothing, spinning the last force. So, recharging force round around.
So he may have only taken one shield, but being down to only one force will hurt him this turn. If he wants to use supernatural, if he wants to use fine tune controls, he won't have any other force the rest of that turn. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens next.
Okay, so I mean, as we see, we've got Mace trying to get round the outside and do it outside. You reckon the 5k next? Okay, could be that. I think there's a good chance Mace just runs away, keeps going while the other two get behind. But equally, the B-Wings could just turn. I think the B-Wings might just turn onto Luminara at the top.
Essentially,
Luminara on the
at
left.
that point, would you use Leia? Do a nice degree with the U-Wing. Do the red hard ones with the B-Wings.
Well, Cassian's going to remove that stress, isn't he? So you don't want to do Leia because you want the stress.
Yeah.
So, oh no, you barrel roll stress, don't you? Run and repair. I'm totally with that, Twitchy. That would be me.
Yeah, where Darren goes here with the B-Wings and Biggs will be quite... It's really interesting because of course Sam's split the 3 Jedi up, so whatever Darren goes for, he'll have 2 other Jedi potentially shooting at him.
Players have actually switched sides at the bottom of the corners there just to see different perspectives on what they can get. So one thing I didn't have a chance to set up, which is a bit annoying, was another camera. But some people don't like the wide-angle cameras to see how the players are, but I think it's quite interesting. Watching players and how they behave around the edge of a table be really interesting. We can't forget this is a top 8 game. Top 6? Yeah, top 8 game.
Yeah.
So they've come through a lot of good players to get here. I love you, Charles.
Oh, we do.
They have us surrounded. Excellent. This means we can fire in any direction. If we hit them, they're enemy. If we hit, if we miss, obviously it was a friendly. It's fine. I do love those die covers. Oh, damn it. Okay. Top right is Saesee Tiin. Yeah, I think certainly I mean, he's got a point going to them at some point, right? He has to shoot to do damage. That's a lot of health to get through, and he could just run out of time. And
there's a lot of health, and with Selfless.
Yeah. Well, Selfless only matters on crits though, so I'm not sure. Jedi tend to get more hits, a lot more hits than crits, because using their force to change things down.
True, but between Selfless and Biggs, it's a lot of damage spread. So yes, the hits will go through, but they'll be spread across the board, so the points may not be as yield may not be as high as he wants.
Could be interesting. No. So they're just clarifying a rule, just based on sense, as to how they work out when they can measure range, etc., and when they spend the force. So just checking that through and talking that through with the judge at the minute. I was going to check it with Vince. So check with the marshal. So we're back up. So we didn't miss anything because the guys were just having a bit of a conversation with the judge about sense and how it works. So all is good and groovy. Refresh, guys. Refresh. Hit that refresh button. Get yourselves back up and running. I shall try refresh the chat. Yep. Leia pop. That one. So Leia has been popped this turn. But my overlay doesn't seem to care. So I'll try and work that out in a second.
Chat is asking if he's used Leia.
He's literally just used it, yeah. Sorry guys, sorry we're reconnecting things. Leia has just popped. And there we go, the overlay is updated. Whoop whoop. Winning! Managing to update the overlay at the minute is a big win.
Sadly it is, but
God.
We do our best.
So guys, yeah, please do hit that refresh if you're in the chat and wondering why there's no video. We are all connected and rolling well. So Luminara is doing a one bank to the right, her right, ship right, hoping that fits. Oh, like a glove! Look at that. Okay, so the ruling for at least this event is you spend your force first. If you haven't spent the force, you can only use sense at range 1. That is the ruling. Urgh. Sorry guys, we are back now. So for anyone who missed that, we are reconnected. The ruling on sense, at least for this event, from the marshal, is you spend the force. Sorry, you decide whether you're going to use sense at range 1 or beyond range 1. And if you're going to use it beyond range 1, you must spend the force first. So that is what has been decreed for this event. Whether that is correct or not, that is not for me to argue. go. Chat is disabled for this live stream. What you watching on?
It's on YouTube.
Huh, okay. It might just be for a moment. Try refreshing it, give it another second. Guys, if you're on YouTube or Twitch, can you pop in the chat, let us know? I know my chat's working. I mean, you try it on your phone if you want. Cool, thank you, glad you're there. So that's Twitch. Is there anybody on YouTube that can post in the chat, please? The chat on there, for some reason, appears to have an issue. I don't know why. Right, seems to be up now. Thank you, Kellos. And I'm able to do it, so it should be working now. Sorry, B. Thank you very much for that, guys. Sorry, as like I've said all day, fighting the internet. Not the people on the internet, just the internet itself. Okay. Taking the loss on Cassian. Okay, so what am I doing? That can go away. No need for that. No need for that. Back in here. So Mace has got one force. So this is Numb is going to do a 2k turn, which is going to bump. Yeah, I know. I was doing my best, and I've tried it today, and it seems to be holding. So,
well, less people, less people on the internet.
And they're convinced the 2k is going to fit. I'm not, but I'm just not sure with a medium base.
It's an interesting choice, though.
Well, 1.5 squared, maths, it might not fit on that corner.
May just squeeze in.
Yeah, good effort. Darren knows what he's doing. He's the man.
Darren is the man indeed. Oh, that's an interesting choice though, doing the K there. He will have the shot on, is that Saesee Tiin on the left hand side there?
So this is Numb moving now.
Yep.
Hi, B.
Hey, B.
So I think we're getting another K turn here.
So the barrel roll there, yes, gives him the stress, gives him the focus, gives him the mods, but same time puts him at range 1 of a shot as well. I mean, worth it?
Saesee Tiin has moved, hasn't he? Ooh, interesting choice.
Hmm.
So he's going to get the stress. Fail the barrel roll, but gets the stress where he wants to be. But I think that might be a shot through the
gas cloud.
So shooting time. So Mace first. Range 3 in the gas cloud. I don't know if he's got arc to 10 them. Oh, let's say yes. And the force. 1, 2, 3.
That's 3 hits, yep.
One evade. 2 damage onto 10 them. Luminara next. So 4 dice, range 1 into Cassian. Ooh, spends a luck.
Ooh. Contemplating spending the force though, but he knows he's going to have a range 1 shot coming at him.
Checking which dice it was they rolled.
Yeah.
And he's very kindly, rather than arguing about it, just not going to spend his force. Loses 3 shields on Cassian. Massive bit of sportsmanship there. So that he wasn't sure which dice rolled, whether he knocked over a crit, so just decided to just not spend the force. Sure. Be kind about it. So Saesee Tiin next. Shooting on Cassian at range 2.
Ooh.
So a lot of pain. I don't know what that is. The camera might have shifted a bit. So I'll just listen. 2 damage.
1 bit of paint.
So we'll see now. So 2. 1. Cool. Alright. Turn shots coming in. So 10 numb at Luminara. Spend the stress for 2. 3.
Yep. Ooh, blanks.
3 shields off Luminara. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. 1, 2, 3. So
Range 1 shot to the gas cloud. Spends the focus for 4.
Yeah, 1's a crit.
Ooh.
So 1, 2, 3. Right there we go. I'll check the damage after this, but I'm pretty sure there's extra damage I've missed on. So range 2 from Cassian to it's Luminara, isn't it? 2 hits. Split force. Okay. No, it's just Tiin. Yeah, it's Luminara on the left hand side.
Yeah.
So range 2. Bigs into Luminara, 3 dice. Spend the focus for 3. 2 and a crit, looks like. Could be wrong. 2 evades. Takes 1.
Takes a crit, which is.
I'm gonna go check it out now.
No, Sam's dice saving him there. Those were a lot of evades. lot of paint. It's a yeah. When Jedi roll paint, Jedi live. The same with A-wings. It's as soon as you get through those shields, they're not good. Well, not in a good place, I should say.
Yeah, it's cool. I've just updated all of the... Say Luminara should have 2 force. 1 force. You spent the focus. That's what I remember. I have no ability to go back and replay. And that's what I thought. Sorry. But just so you're aware, there is a judge sat right at the table. So he is watching the game. This is the top 8 round. I don't know as yet. I've been sat here. Let's see what I can find out. Button I need is that one. There we go. So what do you think, Phil? Where do we go from here?
Bug out with Luminara. Regen.
I will try my best to tell you what's going on, but it's going to be a tight cut. I'll be able to get it in the chat as to what's going on.
Yeah, no,
sorry, Phil.
Yeah, I reckon you bug out with Luminara, regen, bring Mace in. Because Mason can coming from behind. It's Saesee I'm not quite sure what I'd do with. That's the tricky one. Saesee, she's in a weird spot of most of her routes are blocked off, and most of the routes that she wants to go to will be blocked off.
So Cassian removing the stress. And then Cassian to move. Open S-foils. As I say, if I don't manage to get it in on the video stream, I will endeavour to put it through the chat to you guys so you can know what's going on.
Gone with the 2k here, or just the 2 forward? Just the 2 forward.
Is he on the debris?
Oh, so the B-wing there's 2k. Just tie down.
We fly spaceships, not bases. Yeah. We managed to just miss that debris, obviously. So, giving coordinate action to 10 Numb, so 10 Numb can take a target lock. Locks on
Luminara.
Luminara? Yeah, okay. Sorry, because I've been walking back and forth the table and the angles are slightly different. Oh,
yep.
Sure. Saesee Tiin's the one at the back now.
Yes. That's what I say, she's the one in the opposition. Luminara you want to bug out.
Yep.
And regen. Mace you want to bring in. Saesee is the
I mean, if Mace has done a hard turn here,
in the weird position.
If Mace has done a hard turn and a boost, he can get right in behind where he's
yeah,
really
exactly,
where he wants to be. If Sam has seen it coming, what are we doing? Wow. Okay, Saesee Tiin's a 3 bank, but using ability can change it. So I'd like to see, can I do this? So after friendship range 02 is it dial, use final force if you do set a dial to another move of the same speed and difficulty. So he dialed in the 3 bank. I was trying to see if something else would fit. But it's pretty much straightforward. They worked out it's just going to bump. So they're pleased with that. 3 forward would go straight over debris, be blocked on there by Luminara, and would be sat in front of a B-wing. So I'm pretty sure that's not a good idea. Whereas if he just bumps here, that's probably an obstructed shot. They haven't moved yet, have they?
No, they have not.
So that can be interesting. We'll see what happens. I don't think the bank boost fits.
It may do, but it may not be what he wants to do, though.
I think a barrel roll, because you know you've got shots in the U-wing. That Leia carrier needs to go away. Oh, I didn't check.
Especially with the little amount of time remaining, any points you can get are going to be very key.
Yeah, it looks like we have 1 charge on Leia. That makes sense. But yeah, we got 20 minutes left in the round. Sam really needs to do some damage here. I know he's not far behind on points, but it could be key. So Luminara's done R2. That gets a shield back. Somebody called that, I'm sure they did.
I think Pink X-Wing. Pink Viking, sorry, called that.
I don't believe we will stream the top 4, but we will be streaming the final.
Yeah, we'll be having to move rooms for the top 4. We'll try and move as fast as we can, but no guarantee we'll get it set up.
I was hoping this game might finish quickly, but it's not going to.
Oh, this was never going to finish quickly.
Yeah, I know. I was hoping.
Yes. Rebellions are built on hope, and so is beef, apparently.
I just realised we're going to have to... The interrupting cow who? Right. So.
Oh, this is why we love you, Charles.
Dear. So 1 bank's down for the B-wing. I mean, that's a pretty good shout to cover down where Luminara was probably going to be. So he's going to get to keep those guns on. Oh, that's alright. So he's going to try one hard, which I'm pretty sure that was going to fit anyway. Yeah. He made it worse for himself with the knock, so maybe it's not going to fit now. Which puts Saesee Tiin in a good spot to hammer some damage in.
But gets the stress, gets the mods, it's not the end of the world. Does mean that Darren's only going to be shooting with 1 ship this turn. Whereas Sam will have both Mace and Saesee.
So race 3 to the gas cloud.
This is the top 8. 3 hits.
That camera today.
Apparently no cloud, but the angle looks so closest point would be to be cloud. That's Braylen.
That's on this. There's definitely a cloud between that one.
There is. That angles. Yeah.
Yes, shooting the B-wing. Remind me which B-wing can re-roll when they're stressed.
Yeah, Braylen Stramm can reroll up to 2 dice when stressed.
Okay, I'll do a dumb check up now, it's gonna be easier. Braylen. So Saesee Tiin is shooting at Braylen.
Ooh, coming out strong there with 1 hit and 3 focuses.
I try and just let dice come.
Yep. So spends lock, spends focus for hit crit. So it spends focus and takes the last shield. So the shield that Luminara regens is now gone. I'm not sure we have a link. Nick will know. I'll let him put it up when he gets back. At the moment, I think he's going to check the other results as they come in.
Round 3 of your 2-deck survival is now up. Round 3 is over.
So guys, with the overlay, I am having to do damage checks between each round, update them on my phone, then refresh the overlay, so it is taking a bit of time to catch up and be there. I am doing my best again, so it does take a bit of time. Although it's still, yeah, Luminara shields are off.
He does, and Luminara's only got 1 regen left with the R2 Astromech, so if he can get... I think at this point, Darren probably wants to go all in on Luminara with the amount of time he got remaining.
Yeah, I mean, our clock is showing a minute extra, so they've actually got just under 12 minutes left on the round.
Potentially. Would you rather not do a 5 forward bank boost with Luminara and just bug out completely?
I really don't want to call at this point. I just get let them choose.
That's because you like bombs.
Yeah. Wing flip. The bases are not square. Sorry, back. Just wanted to check something. We're all good. Mace again trying just not to be shot, it looks like. I mean, there's a good chance that Saesee Tiin just stays there.
Most likely. And of course, the one thing you have to remember, chat, is that our timer is 1 minute and 10 seconds out. So it's 9 minutes and 29. 9 minutes and 19, sorry, on the clock.
9 minutes 6.
20 seconds, so 1 minute 20 seconds off.
There you go. It's a really close game to call.
It isn't it? I think Darren really should go all out on.
That was loud. Sorry, I just had to turn off the table chat for a minute because that really hurt my ears. Hang on.
Yeah, I think if Darren can kill Luminara, he's in a good position. But 1 point swing either way, and that'll do it. Because Cassian's half point. If you kill Cassian, Darren will need to either kill Luminara or half point another Jedi to win.
Too hard left as predicted. It's gonna have to be. I don't think the barrel roll to the left fits. Gas cloud's in the way.
Yeah, you can't barrel roll either way. It had to boost.
I mean, you can sit there. You can stay there.
Could and focus. Although at that particular point, you may not have the gas cloud from Biggs.
You don't.
So if you boost forward, you'd guarantee yourself the gas cloud.
That's true. But he's just gonna take the focus. Go bigger, go home.
Although he does also have Cassian shooting at him as well.
But, yeah, I mean we've got the time and a multitude of people watching to try and consider getting what we want. Talon rolls.
No, it's the hard one.
You sure? You want to bet?
Oh, it's the Talon roll. Sorry, his hand was in the way. I couldn't see it. It looks like he's got the arc there as well, but we'll have to wait and see.
So that is the spendy one, as declared by the players. And somebody in the chat will tell me who that is, but I never remember. Another talent roll.
So the spendy one, the re-rolly one.
Spendy one. Yep, that's the spendy one.
That's the spendy one, the other one's the re-rolly one, yeah?
Yeah, and I don't know which one is which.
So 10 numbs, the spendy one.
Thanks. Cool. That makes life easier.
Again,
I know how to remember it.
The talent roll here, that won't
Spend
fit.
10 money.
However, if it can't...
No, he does fit, because you can talent onto the thing.
You usually talent roll onto a... Oh, you can't
it's
use
a maneuver.
Yeah, just think
Have you had a long day?
I've had a very long day, a very long weekend.
Okay, so let's listen into so we get these.
Very long weekend. It's still not the worst thing in the world though, because you still got the range one shot.
Spends a lock. 2 hits. Or is he going to spend the force to make it 3? No, just 1. Gets the evade. No, doesn't. It's paint. No one. So 1 on Cassian. Luminara into Cassian now. Range 3 into Cassian. Oh. Yeah, just getting confused over tower locks, but we're all good. So spending the lock now. Spend a force. 3 hits into Cassian. 3 damage and a dead Cassian. Oh, I mean, that's big.
That is big. At this point, Darren needs to kill Luminara or half-point wedge.
Saesee Tiin.
However, he no, he can get a shot back. No.
Shooting at Braylen. Saesee Tiin and Braylen. Just 1 hit. Reroll with the stress. Takes 1. Range 1 into Mace Windu. So stress 3 hits. Yep, expensive force takes nothing. So gas cloud and force. So Antivirus, no obstruction this time. Rear on the 2 dice for the stress.
Ooh,
nothing.
Blanks out. That's not what he wanted.
Not enough. Wow. Cassian gets removed, so we're into that. Depending on who he shoots at, this could be through the gas cloud. One hit. And evaded. 2.5 minutes left in the round.
That was a big turn for Sam.
That was massive. I mean, can he hold out? Sam just wanted to check what his points are at the minute. See where he's at. So close. Wow, what such a game so far.
So much for our quick game.
Doesn't matter, I don't care.
No, this is
We'll
it's
work it
been
out.
a great game so far.
I think Sam's just trying to work out escape routes here now and just trying to get away, see what he can do. Come on, get back, get back, get back, get back. Reconnect. Just lost internet on the stream. Still got the recording going. trying to get everything back. Come on. Chat failed. Back up. Just trying to get the stream back out. Guys, still just talking points. You haven't really missed much. So we're all good. It's really, really close. And we're just coming up time around, so we're going to have one more. Guys,
this will
welcome
be the
back.
last turn of
Just
the
in
game.
time. There's nothing has changed. They're still in dials, so there is going to be one more round in this game. They're in the planning phase. If Sam can hold out. Sounds like we've had Jack Mooney win his game. As soon as I can get confirmation, I'll put it through in the chat for you. So we're just waiting for these guys to play out their turn. Phil's going to start getting ready to sort things out. Darren really trying to think hard what he can do to pull this last turn out, see what he can get. So somebody can do the maths and tell me what Darren needs to do, but I'm stunned that he's managed to get that. Just happened at the last minute. So you are back up and running, guys. We just had time call in the game, but the chat is still there. We're still connected. Yeah, it's this one round, the last round. What can Darren do to get it there? I mean, top 8 UK Grand Championship. Some really close games on the stream this weekend. This is just another one. Sorry guys, I know I'm not saying a lot, but I just don't know what to say. It's like, can he do it? For anyone who's just joined us back, you haven't missed anything. They're still in the planning phase. We're on the final turn. Time has been called. They both know that. They're aware of what the score is. So Mace is using Sense. Debating which one to watch. I'm literally on the edge of my seat, kind of just. I'm no investment in either of these players. I don't know either of these players very well, so I just think. So sensing 10 Numb. So 10 Numb is the one at the back. So 10 Numb, I think he said it's a one bank to the right. kind of hard to hear. There's a lot of cheering at the moment in the arena for various things. But Big's just doing the one forward, hoping to keep that arc wide and be able to catch one of the Jedi. So he can get half on any of the Jedi, I mean, without losing any more. Nice does R2, gets the shield back, so he's not going to be halved. Unlikely anyway. And he's just going to straight over, but can lose fine-tune control after that. I don't know if he knows that. This is top 8. Interesting that he didn't just use fine-tune controls to boost away. It's probably because he only got one force. So that's going to be sat right in front of the B-wings if it's done a one forward and a one bank on those two B-wings. So Braylen at the front. So spends a force or fine-tune controls bank.
So I had the results from the other game. Tim won, Bartosz won, and Jack won.
Wow. So top 4 is Bartosz, Tim Marsden, Jack Mooney, and the winner of this game.
Correct.
Wow. So using R2. And this is Saesee Tiin. Too hard to the right, I think you said. So just debating to whether to change with ability. I think that's right, isn't it? Rebels Resistance Empire? Yep. Just to make you aware, we will not be streaming the top 4. We are going to be changing location.
Tim is playing Vader, Vinder, and Shuttle with Palp.
Vader, Vinder, Palp in the shuttle. So we will then be streaming the final in a time. It's done too hard to the left. I mean, that could get a block, or he could boost. I don't think he wants to sit there. Yeah, so not Hatchet Man. Vinder, Vader, and a Palp shuttle. Sam could do this, but it's still close. It's still on a knife edge. If he sits there, he's got Biggs and 10, I think. Still on the back. Does that fit? So close. He needs that to fit.
Han Jake.
So they're just debating as to whether the obstacle moved. So it's quite a crucial thing. So Darren is saying that he thinks I can't take, guys, I'm not even going to read it. I cannot take that what you guys say. I don't know. Okay?
No, we don't. We're not.
I can't see well enough. So I'm not going to take it. Don't worry about it. The marshal is stood there right now. He will make the call on what they decide, alright? It's not anything else other than that. So. sort out. The handshake was not for the game in. That was for we've agreed and sorted the thing out. So don't worry about it. So then carry on. Let's see what happens. See, can they get the ship? It was hard to see. I couldn't see it. So if it wasn't clear enough for me to see, I'm not going to see. There is a judge sat watching the table, but he couldn't see from where he was because he's 2-3 foot away from there. So, but Darren said, no, it's cool, you have it, it's a game, let's carry on. And that's what we do, we play games. And there's a good chance it's going to get him killed.
Then barrel focus.
So, we'll see. I don't know what I need to have a look at the ladder again to see if that's what it is. Oh, for the finals? Maybe. I don't know. Magnesh liked. They have altered the deal. Pray they don't alter it any further.
Dude, Vader says that, not Emperor.
I don't care.
I do.
Focus barrel roll coming up. I didn't say I was pretending to be Emperor. I don't care. I can't do Vader's voice. That's kind of it, really.
No. Although to answer your question, Moose Green, is to get the stress and the focus. Oh, barrel rolling with the Jedi.
I don't know.
I don't know. We don't know what's going through Sam's head.
Yeah. So it's basically worked out as 3 points of damage to any ship to get half. Oh, because Saesee Tiin did R2, did she? Yes, that's why he's got the blitz on. That's why.
Here we go.
So 10 Numb onto Mace.
That's never here. This will do it. There's a range one shot right here.
It's got to be good. Reroll those two. Gets 3. Needs to get at least 1 evade.
Here, crit, I think.
So it takes 2 on Tiin. Spending the force. Big's range 2 obstructed. That's got to be a shot. Yeah. No?
Range 3, maybe. Range 2?
Big's range 2 to through the gas cloud. So judge there, just gonna check it, just how important this is. From the angle of our camera, it looks it, but
yeah, in Aqua range 3.
But it's gonna have a good look. I think it's range 2 because of where the template is currently is not the edge of the base. Judge, I think, has called it out. Move the debris out of the way, it doesn't matter anymore. Judge has called out. Which will put that again then. Super game, guys. Alright. Well done, guys. Okay, give me a couple of minutes, guys. Just going to set themselves out, and then we'll have a quick chat before we pack up and move on for the next round.
But as I said, with Sam winning, that is 4 different factions to 4.
Right, I'm going to grab Sam really quickly because they're going to go straight into the next match. So just packing up a step. So bear with me. Oh, there we go. Hey! So Sam's going to pop over really quickly. We're going to get set up in a minute. Alright, grab a seat there, Sam. We shall shift this to you. Right, so just very quickly. Yeah, just hold it quite close to your chin.
Oh, stressed.
Yeah, that was awesome. So, as I said, so well done. Congratulations. So, good job for that.
Cheers.
So, really tough game.
Yeah.
So, what are the kind of highlights for you? I know there's a bit at the end about the rock. We're not going to worry about that. It was, I saw you put it down, whether it moved or not. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It ended up worse for you in the end, I think.
Yeah, I think that's the funny thing.
So it's fine.
But yeah, no, it was. Yeah, it was good. The first engage I thought was actually one of the something I was actually really happy with, like just like swinging in and not getting shot.
Yeah.
Not getting pasted too badly and getting into a reasonable position. Other than that, I mean, it was just a lot of trying to not get shots. I think Cassian, I managed to like neuter that quite effectively and didn't.
Yeah.
I mean, I had quite a few times of.
Well, that was the turn of the game. It went to
yeah.
it went from you were on 26, you went up to 51.
Yeah. So I got the big one shots, which I thought I'd messed it up with Mace, and then Luminara came through and got 3 damage. But,
and then it was running away.
Yeah, and then it was a lot of running away after that.
So,
but yeah, go on.
It was wicked. Yeah. So, as I never wanted to lay Vince, so I'm going to call it there. But I just want to bring you on so people can see who you were, see the person behind the list.
Oh, hello.
And it was a super list, and you played it really well. So,
Thank you very much.
well done, you.
Cheers.
All right. Good luck in the next round, and I'll see you the round after. Now, you're welcome, Dutch. We are going to stream the final, not the next round, because we can't. We have to move position. So we're going to grab Darren now. Move more time. Grab a seat here, Darren, please, mate. Cheers. Right, if you hold this quite close to your chin for me, this is your microphone.
First thing and the most important thing.
Hi, Alice.
Hold it quite up. There we go.
Yep.
I will adjust volumes and things, so don't worry. Okay, so I can calm down a little bit now. I had to run for Sam because I don't want to delay Vince, just ever, because he's the boss. So that was a really, really close game.
It wasn't bad. It was a lot of fun playing it.
Do you know how close it was before Cassian died?
I think I probably had it by a couple of points.
6.
6 points.
6 points.
You should have run away, but I can't do the run away thing. They're there for a fight, so take it to them.
Yeah, no, it was really good to see, and I really like how because you had the gas clouds kind of lined up through the centre, you're like, oh, I can just go there. That's fine. I'll just take all my list up that way.
Well, B-Wings are really good at knife fighting because they can turn on a sixpence, still have their mods. If I can get the any opponent into that gas cloud, I can then turn on them, and the Talon rolls give me a bit of flexibility, and basically, I get lots of close range shots with mods, and they don't. So served me well today. That did.
It served well. And we kind of worked out what he was going to do pretty early to try and get them all three from different angles.
Yes.
And to try and get around you, and you kind of negated that by pointing where you wanted to be pointing and switching the targets a bit.
The plan at the start was what he was going to do was very obvious because it's what you do with 3 mobility ships like that. If I could pick the one on the left or the one on the right, and then go as far away from the rest as I could, maybe give myself a turn, maybe 2, where I can reduce the fighting. Then that was a bonus.
Oh, he's going to find his ideas. That's cool. Sorry, I was just checking something else. Yeah, and you managed to do that really well. It's just kind of line up where you need to be.
Not quite well enough, though.
Well, I mean, I don't know what more. Your dice weren't. There were a couple of dice rolls where I thought, oh, that's only 1 or that's only 2.
Yeah, there were a couple of points.
Not many, but
two very cleach ones that really needed to be good rolls.
But that's X-Wing 2.0 now, isn't it?
That's dice games.
Indeed.
That's dice games.
Sorry, there was a question in the chat. Somebody said, why Biggs over Wedge?
The list is about keeping guns on the table.
Yeah.
The longer you keep the guns on the table, the more shots you get. So if I can take all the hits off of the B-Wings and put them on to Biggs, I've got 2 more ships firing. Yeah. And those ships are important. They're more manoeuvrable, they're more survivable than Wedge.
Yep.
And that just makes the list work. It does for me, the way I fly anyway.
And that's what you want for you. And that's,
for me.
I think that's key in X-Wing now these days, is you find the list or an archetype that suits you.
Yes.
And adjust it accordingly for you. And I think you've done a really good job doing that, because I mean, you made it to day 2, you made it all the way to top 8.
I didn't think I was going to make it anywhere near that. I lost the first 2 games of the day.
Oh wow!
So
you were submarining all day.
Oh yeah, that's more than submarine. That's sub-terror, that is. But yeah, it was. That was a lot of fun. It was brown pants all day yesterday.
Well, good job for getting so far. Commiserations on losing that game, especially so close.
No, that makes a good game. That makes it all worth it.
No doubt it makes it. I was saying to guys, I was sat on the edge of my seat, kind of going, what's going to happen? I just didn't know. And it's just
there was always a chance of it going either way. Just taking out one of the darts and
right down to the last turn, just taking out that damage.
And Biggs was out by just over a millimeter to get that last shot in.
I looked at it and I thought, it's got to be. And then when the judge went up, Sean did it and just went, it's out. It's like, wow. Because our angle camera was slightly angled, so it looks a little bit closer than it would have been. But no, super game. Thank you so much for being on the stream.
Absolute
Thank
pleasure.
you so much for being here and having a chat. And hope to see you again soon. Take care. Right, guys, we're going to have to pack up. So the next game, I'm not sure what time it'll start, but they're in the round now. We've got an hour basically to move and reset up. I've got to find out how that's going to go. So I'm going to have to end the stream here, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. We have already told you who the top 4 are. Hopefully the chat can update everyone on who that is. Can you remind me who's top 4? Top 4 is Tim Marsden, Barstosh, Jack Mooney, and Sam Davies. I don't know what the power-ups are, but I will see you guys in a bit. If you can scroll back in the chat, there is a link in there somewhere. Alright, gotta go, guys. I will see you again soon. No sound? Let me try that again. Hold on. Right, so for the next round, they are already in top 4. Hi, guys. No, I am streaming live. That's Jess and Lewis. And so we are having to shut down for this game. So this is the top 4. Thank you, Finlayson. And then we are going to move to the final in another room. So really close game, and I will tell the guys that you said congratulations. Right, I'll see you again soon, guys. Thank you for watching.